I was only 21 when I was let go from the factory. I couldn't even read or write, so I couldn't get a job as a machine operator. During my youth, I wondered why some people succeed despite huge struggles, while others fail even when they have everything. Brian Tracy says this one question consumed me. After 20 years, I went to 65 car dealerships, and by that time, I had made 200 crore rupees. I did business and then moved into real estate. At one point, I owned 8 companies, but because of financial problems, I had to drop out of school early. I had no skills and no technical knowledge. When I asked the factory for work, they told me I was illiterate and not even fit to run a machine. I had no future. I worked as a laborer for many years, then worked in hotels and trees. As I improved myself, I kept asking why some people are more successful than others. This question drove me. I read hundreds of books and articles on success and achievement. As I grew, I realized that the principles of success have been known for over 2,000 years. The principles are clear, but some people don't understand them because they don't truly want success. One key principle is self-discipline, which is agreed upon by every philosopher, teacher, and expert. Self-discipline means resisting distractions. To be consistently successful, you need to practice self-discipline. Some people try to take shortcuts in life. The worst form of this is when they resort to dishonesty or fraud. People who use shortcuts often become dishonest later in life. So how can you develop self-discipline in your life? Principle number 1, always expect more from yourself. Expect to survive the struggle. Every night I say to myself that I will do better. I push myself for an extra hour every morning. At the end of each week, I ask myself how I can improve because I expect more from myself. This helped me achieve the top sales position in India. I kept studying, and by age 35, I started importing cars into Canada and built 65 dealerships. 10 years ago, I had vehicles worth 200 crore rupees. Believe me, I didn't have any special knowledge about the car industry, but I had self-discipline and determination. With this determination, I learned what I needed. Then I moved into real estate, even though I had no experience. I spent hundreds of hours learning about the industry and talking to experts. After that, I expanded my business nationwide, building shopping centers, parks, offices, and buildings. Seeing my success, people thought I was lucky. In a way, they were right because I understood the value of self-discipline early in life. The second principle is deep focus. You need to repeatedly think about your big goals, feel them deeply, and they will guide you forward. Every day, spend 15 minutes reading the stories of people who value self-discipline. You can start with 3 books: Psychology and Winning, The Practicing Mind, and Discipline Equals Freedom. You'll find links to these books in the description. By reading them, self-discipline becomes ingrained in your subconscious, and you start acting in line with it. The third principle, discipline of goals writing. The next important thing is a lesson from my mentor. He had a student who learned self-discipline through writing down goals. This student was a struggling salesman at 35, earning very little commission. After attending a class on self-discipline, he made a change and started writing down long-term goals every day. He wrote that he wanted to become a sales director in a multinational company. Gradually, he started breaking down his big goal into smaller steps. Every day, he reduced 1 step. After 11 years, this man became a partner in a multinational company. At 35, he had no experience or knowledge of the industry, but by writing in his journal every day, he trained his mind to accept his goal, and step by step, he achieved it. When you constantly think about your goal and write it down, you start focusing all your mental energy in one place, and this pushes you forward at full speed. Brian Tracy says to develop self-discipline, do less. Start by writing down your most important goal every morning in a notebook, in the present tense. Don't look back at what you wrote yesterday. Also, ask yourself each day if you truly want to achieve this goal. By writing your goal repeatedly, your brain trains itself to focus on the opportunities that will help you achieve it. This focus turns every small goal into part of the bigger journey toward success. The last principle is simple. When you do high-value tasks every day, you automatically have less time for low-value ones. Brian Tracy says that in his 40 years of study, he has seen that successful people focus on high-value tasks, while unsuccessful people waste time on low-value ones. Success is not just a destination, but a journey built on self-discipline, determination, and focus. Whether you're starting with nothing or facing setbacks, remember that your willpower and commitment can transform any dream into reality. The principles shared here have shaped lives for centuries, and they can shape yours too. So ask yourself today, how will you turn your challenges into success?